know I took loads of footage over Christmas and then didn't edit it, so that never happened. So it must have been last year. Anyhow, today is the day we are back on the vlog. Today I am off on a little bit of a road trip. We're going to go to sort of the south side of Edinburgh, on the outskirts of Edinburgh, and going to visit a charity that I am keen to help promote and to link in with going forward. One of the things that I want to do with Karen and Clan going forward is to really use the platform for good. So I found I got really quite down on the whole blogger influencer thing at the end of last year, and one of the ways that I wanted to counteract all the kind of sort of what felt to me very superficial, a lot of content out there that's deliberately meant to mislead. I want to do whatever I possibly can to counteract that and to use these sort of the influence that I do have, although very small, for good. And one of these ways I can do it is to link in with charities that work with causes that are close to my heart, and do whatever I can to help make things better for those causes. So today we are off to the SSPCA. So for those of you in Scotland, it's the Scottish Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. It's the Scottish equivalent of the RSPCA. So we have different centres all over Scotland that take in injured or unwanted or lost animals, and they rehabilitate them and try and find them new homes. So we're going to the centre in Hellloooo, which oddly is where I grew up. So we are going to go and head there. I've not actually been back to Hellloooo since I lived there, and I think we left in '97. So it's quite a wee while ago. So I'm quite excited to go and visit the centre there today, meet some of the animals, hear about how we can support animals, wildlife in our communities all over the UK, and particularly to those of us in Scotland, how we can help rehome some of the animals that have found themselves there.
And I'm the acting senior at our Edinburgh and Lothian Centre for the Scottish SSPCA. Here in our Edinburgh Centre we care for lots of different animals ranging from dogs, cats, rabbits, ferrets, small animals, reptiles and even horses. This year the Scottish SPCA is celebrating its 180th anniversary. We have 9 animal rescue and rehoming centres within the society and 1 national wildlife centre. Each day it costs around £44,000 to run the society. We rely on donations and membership from public to fund the work we do. We receive no government funding and rely solely on the public. Our animal rescue and rehoming centres last year dealt with around 9,500 animals coming into them. Our National Wildlife Centre at Fishcross dealt with around 11,000 wildlife coming into them.
For it.
So this is Octavia, and she came into us as a stray.
Okay.
She was quite a nervous girl when she came into us, so in regards to handling, she wasn't very keen on being picked up or restrained, so we had to take it quite slowly with her.
Yeah.
And just build up a little bit of trust with her, just so that she, she was safe with us.
Sure.
And after a wee while, we kept her in an isolation category just because it was a little bit more quieter. So she got to come over here, and she's come on leaps and bounds. You can run your hand down her, and she's okay until you realise what you've done. She'll maybe turn around and give you a wee pat without claws. She doesn't use her claws. So,
no.
It's just a warning to tell you, don't like that.
Yep.
but she's incredibly playful. You know, she's only a young cat.
Yeah.
So she's just going to be looking for a home with somebody who's got a lot of patience and was confident enough to kind of let her come round on her own terms, and maybe somewhere that's not too busy and not with young kids and stuff. Yeah. Just people that, you know, that have had cats in the past, that know how their behaviours kind of work. Sure. Because she's absolutely fantastic. You know, when you get her and you're playing with her and stuff, she's brilliant. It's like she almost forgets where she is. Yeah. And then I think she realises, oh my God, they're scary humans. So she'll run away and she'll hide in her bed. Sure. She'll need outdoor access as well, so she arrives as a stray, so she's used to that, getting that outdoor access. Yeah. So somewhere that's got maybe a cat flap that she can come and go once she's settled. Perfect. When she's ready. How long do you keep them before you sort of rehome them, kind of thing, or try to rehome them? So with all our animals, when they arrive, we hold them for a 7-day period, just to make sure that, one, if they're stray, no owner comes forward, and we'll do an appeal for them. Yeah. Also, we hold them so that we can get them vet checked and assess them. Sure. So if in case we see any behaviours that are maybe not normal, or if, you know, they're showing signs of illness that we've not picked up on, it gives us a chance to really monitor that animal, see what they like, see what they don't like, and then it gives us the information we need to kind of put together a story and give that to a new owner. Yeah. So once they're all vet checked and they've been passed fit for homing, that's when we try and get our website up to date and then look for a new home for it. So for cats especially, it can be quite quick. Sometimes they can go, you know, in and out, one in, one out. Brilliant. So it's always a really high turnover. So with anybody looking to rehome one of our cats, we say keep an eye on the website. But also it's really good to come into the centres as well, and, you know, a staff member can explain to you how the process works, and just you get to see a little bit more and understand a little bit more by coming into the centres. So. Brilliant. Yeah. Oh, she's very pretty. She's very pretty.
Yes. Hi, beautiful boys. You're gorgeous. You just have a nice snooze. You're gorgeous boys.
Jack and Jake came to us because their owner sadly passed away, so it was no fault of their own. But they came from a house that's going to require outdoor access again. They like to go out and explore. Yeah. They're a lovely bonded pair, so it'd be really nice for them to go together. They'll share the same bed, share the same food bowl, everything. Yeah. One of the boys is older. I think it's Jack. He isn't too keen on being restrained or picked up and handled, so we had said maybe a home without young children would be best. You know, they're the type of cats again that just need to settle and come round on their own once they're settled in a home. But they're really sweet, they're really lovely, and they'll come out and get a wee chin tickle and a wee head scratch. So they're just looking for somebody that's going to give them a chance, and absolutely, you know, a wee bit of patience to let them come round. And of course, but they're lovely. They're quite characters. Get anybody out. Feeding day.
Do they not get fed every day? No.
So we feed our reptiles weekly, depending on what they need.
Oh my goodness.
So some of them are on sort of feeding charts, and we'll just feed them as and when they need to be fed. Okay. Whereas they'll have weeklies that are, it's just a routine for them. So once they're fed, like today, it's not really ideal to handle them because they can upset their tummies.
Quite hungry.
Yeah, they're quite hungry. Either they've not eaten already, so they might want to eat your fingers, or they might regurgitate their food. So we tend to just leave them alone for a while once they've eaten. I don't know.
So is there somebody in all these?
Yeah, so all these wee bags here, so we've got the two up there, and then this is full bay, we've got this is the full bay, this here, and we've got one up there. So this is quite full. We've got the big guy there obviously as well, so that kind of covers that side of the room. But we get reptiles in like quite a lot, so a lot of the time reptiles will come in as strays, so people don't realise how snakes can escape, and you know, they can work their way out of little vivs, and if they're not locked and secured properly, and then once they go missing, they tend to not find them for a long time. We've had a snake in here, I think, that actually I think it got missing for about a year, and a lady came up to see snakes and actually identified her own snake and paid all the year's worth of treatment it's had to take it home again, which was really, really kind. So yeah, it was a happy ending.
That was
nice for her. But yeah, not a lot of the times nobody claims them. You know, we put out little appeals for people to come forward for them, and if nobody does, then we get them vet checked, make sure they've got a clean bill of health, and then they go up on our website, and then people can have a look at them, and if they want to rehome them, then they can get in contact with us. Yeah. So we do lots of different snakes. Majority of the snakes we get in are corn snakes. Okay. But sometimes there's weird and wonderfuls, and get, you know, very specific breeds. We've had boas, pythons, not grass snakes, garter snakes. Okay. So we've had quite a lot of different things, and which is quite interesting. Don't know if there's anybody that can get out today. Who's not been fed?
Don't worry, I'm not.
You're not bothered.
I'm not that bothered. Well, say hello.
You can film them in the vid.
Say hello to him, though. Yeah. He's quite cute.
This is Cottle. So I think they've just done a little press release thing for them to try and get interest.
He is quite cute, isn't he? I like him. Milky. Hi, Milky. Hey, handsome. Oh, you're beautiful. Look at you. Hi. What do you sniff? Hi. You eating my nails? It's my nails. You're gorgeous. You lovely boy. What do you think? It's cute.
Milky came in, signed over about May last year. So he's been here for quite a while, and he was quite young when he came in. We're not sure how young, but they were very small. And he came in with 2 other boys. So as they've got older, unfortunately we had to separate them, because as boys do, they get a wee bit territorial, and they've all been homed now. So it's just Milky by himself. He will be looking for a new home with a companion though, because rabbits are sociable. Yes, absolutely. So if they've got the right set up and enough space and everything, there's no reason why he can't go with a friend. He's very friendly, you know, he'll sit on your lap, and he'll let you pet him, and, you know, give you a wee nuzzle, and especially when you go in with his veg. You know, he's really happy to see you come in. He's quite a confident rabbit too, so he could probably live with a family that's had rabbits before, maybe children that are used to being around them. The only thing with all rabbits, they can be a wee bit flighty if they don't feel safe. So we'd always say to be supervised when around young children anyway. But apart from that, he's just a lovely, lovely boy, and he's just been overlooked on, sadly. So hopefully he can get a wee home soon.
Definitely.
Maybe a wee friend.
Get you nice. Home, Milky. What a cutie. Socks. Beautiful. Hi, Socks. Hi. Hello, cutie. You're gorgeous. Oh.
Have nothing.
Okay, tell me about Socks then.
So this is Socks. So Socks been with us for quite a while. We need a very specific home for Socks. An experienced home, somebody who's had maybe nervous dogs in the past, or, you know, she's got a history of kennel gardens. So that is our main issue with her. We just need to make sure she's going to somebody who knows exactly what they're doing with her. Somebody who can get her into a good routine, so that she's got a good stable home to go to. She does have to go as our only pet in the household as well. And a home without children would be ideal for her, and our own garden, so that she can, you know, work on training, anything like that. But it is essential that the new owner has the experience that we need. So we keep her here, and the staff work with her every day, and, you know, she's brilliant. She's come on leaps and bounds. She'll sit and she'll let you groom her for a while if there's treats involved. She's very food orientated.
Okay, so what's Troy's story?
So Troy's been with us for quite a while now. He's looking for, again, a very specific home. He needs an experienced owner who's strong enough to handle him as well. Because he's a bull archer, he does have a lot of power behind him as well. He is very dog reactive, so it needs to be somebody who is understanding of this, and will put a lot of time and effort in, you know, socialising him. You can hear from him barking. But, you know, again, he's been brilliant since he's been here. He's one of the, you know, celebrities that we've got. So the type of home he would require, probably a home without children, and the only pet in the household, and again with his own garden, just so he can have that necessary space, so he can, you know, work on his manners.
He's a big boy.
Hi, I'm Karen. I'm one of the animal care assistants here at the Rehoming Centre in Edinburgh.
Right here we've got Willow. This is one of our ponies that is up for rehoming. She's 8 going on 9. When Willow came in, she was unhandled and very, very nervous. As you can see, she's come on leaps and bounds, and we think she's got lots of potential to be a ridden pony with somebody that's got the knowledge and experience of rebacking a pony, and someone that's got some experience with a bit of an unhandled pony as well. She's great with the vet now, and the farriers are a work in progress. She's lifting her feet up for the farrier now, so we're hoping that she'll get her feet done perfectly next time.
Perfect. Oh, you're pretty. Oh, thank you. Oh, good girl. Let's just wait whenever you're ready.
So here we have Little Red. Little Red is also up for homing. She's 8 going on 9 this year as well, and we think she'd make a really good ridden pony, maybe for a second child. She's very well handled now. She's always first at the gate. She's perfect for the vet and the farrier. She's just going to make someone a lovely little pony. She'll be a year old in April.
Okay.
April 6th. Hamish is 12.
Oh,
Good boy.
he's cute.
Got lovely blue eyes.
It does, both of them.
Hey,
darling.
come say hi.
Hi, gorgeous.
Good boy. Where's your little Ash? You gonna say hi? Good boy.
So he's looking for a wee home as
So
well.
he's looking for home as well as a companion.
Yep.
We don't know about anything about his past again as well,
No.
if he's been ridden or anything. We wouldn't say young children because he is quite a cheeky pony,
Right, okay.
like most ponies are.
Yes.
He likes a lot of attention, and he loves his food. And that little lady is Ash.
Oh.
She will be a year old in April.
Hey, gorgeous.
Willow's her mother.
You're beautiful.
And she's super friendly, very well trained.
Yeah.
She's normally the first to come into the field.
Yeah.
The two of them have got on brilliantly, like to have a wee play in the field.
Aww. You're cute. Need to find you guys some homes.
So there's plenty other ways that volunteers can come in and help and dedicate time. We have a volunteer database called Assemble that's starting up, and volunteers will be able to log on and log their hours, see other volunteer opportunities that are available out there. So they'll be able to go on and see, oh, there's a fundraising opportunity coming up to fundraise at, say, Pets at Home or the Scottish Rugby. So they can take part in these events as well, and it just gives them a wider spectrum to do different things with us. We do a lot of fundraising through events. We have events such as the Spooky Swing, we've got lots of fun runs that people can take part in, the kilt walk, there's abseiling, skydiving if people are feeling brave enough to do it, and that just is another way that people can help us to raise the funds we need to run the centres and run the society and keep it going. There's also a monthly membership, so people can donate an amount of money up to £1, up to £10 a month if they want more, if they feel like it, and they can donate that monthly, and that basically goes into a membership for them to become a member. And yeah, there's other ways people can donate by leaving money in, say, a will or a legacy, and again that's something that's really helpful to us, and you know it's helping the animals through, you know, sometimes not a very difficult time in somebody's life, but it was something that was good to them. Maybe they had a pet from us, something that really helped them or they got involved with in their life, and again it's just going to a good cause. We can also sponsor spaces. So sponsor a space is really good because you're not sponsoring an individual animal, you're sponsoring that space that may hold numerous amounts of animals throughout the year, so you're actually helping to maintain that area so that we can, you know, take in animals to help to rehabilitate them and then rehome them from that area. Also have shops within all our centres, so people can go in and they can buy products, toys, leads, food for their animals. Then we also do wedding favours, so again it's another fun way that people can, you know, donate money to the society if they'd like to. And they're really brilliant. I had them personally for my wedding and everybody wore them at night time, and it was just a good way, you know, for something small, a little small token to give to people and know that it's made a difference. If people don't want to always donate any money, there's other things people can donate to us. So we also accept shredded paper, newspaper, which is always sought after for lining our small animal units. We take bedding, food donations, blankets and towels, and there's also an Amazon wish list, so if people want to go into that and have a little look, if there's any specific items we need, then they're more than welcome to do that.
Oh my goodness, guys, this is such good fun. So nice to see the work that is being done there to help injured or lost or neglected animals, and just trying to find them homes ultimately. Really blown away by the staff actually in the centre. There's so much there for the animals, and they all looked happy. You know, I know there will be ones that they didn't show me who are maybe at the start of their sort of rehabilitation journey, but the ones that I got to see there are happy animals, and God, I just wanted to give them all homes. So yeah, I hope some people who are watching this are able to offer those animals some homes, and if not, are able to support the SSPCA in some form or another. Or if you live south of the border, the RSPCA centres as well, because they do such great work. They're not government funded, but yet we would rely on them. You know, if our animal had escaped and was injured and was taken to one of these centres, we would be relying on them to house them and find us. So I think we need to support these centres as much as we possibly can.